Hey, welcome back. Day 2 of our local antique tractor show, Vintage Farming Days, here in Lynden, Washington, with the Puget Sound Antique Tractor and Machinery Association. This is our second day out of 4-day show, and we're getting ready to start tractor pulling. Driver's meeting just got done, and I want to say something about the track crew. They were incredible. As soon as they got done with the pull last night, they disked it, and they let it sit all day. They've been well, they didn't just let it sit, they kept disking all day. There's still some wet spots, still a little spongy in places, but I think this track's going to firm up by the end of the week, and we may have one heck of a track. A lot of red dirt, some hard spots on it like here, but that is still spongy. Of course, right where I'm standing now is like one of the wettest areas. From here down to that cone, that was all wet. So big sled's gonna stay over here, little sled to our left. They're getting hooked, and we're gonna get started. Okay, first hook. Sorry, I was trying to shade the camera so you can see better. Got a little Ferguson going. And he goes 69 feet. Not much better than yesterday, but well, it's better than yesterday. Who was kidding? I think anything's better than yesterday. Farmall 350, 5,000 pounds, 3 mile an hour on the big sled. Looks like they got the sled set a little tight, but he goes 80 feet. Okay, the Farmall 350 is going back. They got the sled in the wrong gear. They just did their second hook. I believe it's 2,500 pound, 3 mile an hour, and he just went 80. Well, 80 feet, I believe. Oh, normally the footage counter will stay when you back up, but apparently that the wheel that's tracking our footage is you're looking right at the sun. Apparently the wheel on the sled that tracks footage is going backwards because it's dragging slightly. Okay, here's a 350 reed hook. We got a decent pull. The 350 goes 177 feet. Okay, big sled, we got a Moline on propane. 5,000 pounds, 3 mile an hour. Digging holes fast. It looks like about 180 feet. Like I said, the reader board went out on us. We got the C Plus Alice over here in the far lane. He probably went I don't know, 100 feet thereabouts. So I hope it's just a minor problem. Okay, it's Rand's turn. I give her a little pep talk coaching. She's still new to this. Kind of pointing out where that Yuma Lean went and where that Farmall 350 went. Explaining her not to go in the same tracks exactly. Try and straddle them, that sort of thing. So just getting hooked to the sled and then we'll get going. Okay, here we go. I don't think there's trophies today, but I don't know, I guess I'm dad excited for my daughter. 2.2 miles an hour is as fast as this will go the way it's set up right now. Stock would be like 1.8. She's already spinning. Oh, she found solid ground. Nice hook. She went 162 feet. She's a little behind everybody else, but that was still a good hook. Little Farmall BN just went 121 feet. I believe she's the first hook in the 2,500 pound 4 mile an hour. Going back, like maybe she's going to rehook. Did a better hook. She went 136 feet. Again, we don't have a center line down the track. We don't even have chalk on the out of bounds. Probably do that for tomorrow, Saturday, when we do works. Right now, we just got the cones kind of outlining the track on both sides. So, okay, looks like we're hooked up to the big sled. I think this is Farmall 300, 5,000 pound, 3 mile an hour. He gets stopped at 162 feet. Okay, we got another Alice CA. 2,500 pounds, 4 mile an hour. Second hook in the class. And he gets stopped at 133 feet. Okay, next on the big sled, Oliver Super 77. And Oliver stops at 165 feet. feet. Again, 2,500 pounds, 4 mile an hour. We got the Farmall 300 again, new driver. Same weight class, 5,000 pounds, 3 mile an hour. Needs to be around the 162 range, 165 to be competitive. About 180 or so to be ahead, everybody. And he stops at 156 feet. So we got a little Farmall 140 down here. Maybe it's international. I'm not sure. 140 is international Farmall, but he just went 28 feet. Yeah, international. Yeah, he's first time pulling. He's having some troubles. That's all right. I'm glad he's out here. I'm glad he came back, especially after yesterday. It's just terrible for, I think, new pullers. I don't want to get discouraged. So I like seeing new people come out, and not that they have to be competitive, even if it's just a 3 mile an hour class. The more the merrier. New blood, new thoughts, new tractors, new people to meet. It's all fun. Alright, let's see what's up next. Okay, we got a Farmall M on the big sled. He is the first hook in 5,500 pound, 3 mile an hour. Small sled, we're going to have little Alice Chalmers CA coming, 3,000 pounds, 4 mile an hour. First hook in that class. Misbehaving goes 147. We have Alice CA up next. And finds a soft spot, digs a hole at 138 feet. Now we got a Moline U over there that's I don't know if ignition problems or fuel issues, but she goes 62 feet. Oh, we got the little International 140 up again on the small sled with a new driver. You guys are going to try to push him. Yeah, that's not going to work. I don't know if it's not the right tire size, hitch height, I don't know. I feel bad for them. It'd be great if they could get down the track good. First time pullers and such. Alright, big sled. Still in the 5,500 pound, 3 mile an hour. We got an Alice Chalmers WD 45 diesel. Oh, and he's going to get stopped quick. 74 feet. New class, 3,000 pounds, 6 mile an hour. Alice Chalmers Series 2 D10. And he's going to power out at 221 feet. Nice hook. Okay, back to the big sled. We got Oliver 880 gas. New class, 5,500 pound, 4 mile an hour. Wheels are up. And he is on the wheelie bars. Good hook going. Oh, it's starting to wobble. evens out at 163 feet. All right, here comes my brother Eric on itty bitty, chasing down that little deep gem, and he's running out of steam quick, and stalls out at 150 feet. Okay, we got the D15, I believe, D14, 3,500 pound D14, 3,500 pound 3 mile an hour. I am 3,500 pounds 4 mile an hour. Glad to run and get the tractor. Yeah, just talking to the track crew. I am the first, maybe the only in 4 mile an hour class. That way they can change the horn. And let's see, we'll take a look at that D14. She's down there, just hit 200 feet, 210. Oh, and big sled, we got 5,500 pounds, 12 mile an hour, Oliver 880 diesel with a turbo. Okay, and Oliver stops at 228 feet. The D14 stops at 289. Okay, here we go. Big sled, we're up to 6,000 pounds, 4 miles an hour with a Massey 44 diesel. Oliver 70 goes 201, and she was my competition at 3,500 pounds, 4 mile an hour, and I blew the horn. I cannot believe it. This is about the area where I blew the horn. I was down to like 3.7 miles an hour, 3.6. It was bouncing around, so I decided, well, I'll give it a little more gas. And it wasn't much, honestly, but I hit solid ground, and the thing shot up to 4.1 and blew the horn. So then I just floored it, and I don't know if you could hear the horn in the background, but it happens to everybody. You don't want it to, because you're trying to practice for when it really counts. So anyway, let's see who's pulling next. We have a 460 diesel Farmall, still in the 6,000 pound, 4 mile an hour. Small sled, we've moved up to 8 mile an hour on the 35 pound weight class with Oliver Super 66. Okay, the Farmall stops back there at 169 feet. The Yeah, the Farmwell is 169. The Oliver stopped at 261 feet. This balance is a little off in my opinion. I'd like a little bit more weight on the nose. And when I was setting up the Twitchy, the WC, got to make sure I don't get run over. When I set up Twitchy, I wasn't sure. But it turns out the thing was weighted perfectly for this track condition. And soil type, moisture, all that, right on down. Driver error. Hopefully we can fix me. All right, let's turn back to the big sled. John Deere G's up next. 6,000 pounds, 4 mile an hour. Today. The Alice stops at 242. The big G John Deere goes 209. Big sled. We got a Farmwell M headed our way. Small sled. We got a John Deere 435 diesel. John Deere's first in its class, 4,000 pounds, 3 mile an hour. Down at 243 feet. Nice hook. Alright, we have a different John Deere G and a different class, 6 mile an hour, 6,000 pounds. Got a hook, and he lets her run out of power at 224 feet. Nice pull for the John Deere. We have a Moline Z in the 4,000 pound 3 mile an hour class. He had some really good hooks yesterday in that mess, or the last video. Day one, how's that? Day one. It was so bad they gave a lot of us, or everybody, a free hook if they wanted it. Found solid ground. Oh, that's a nice hook for that Moline. She gets stopped at 217 feet. Nice hook, Natalie. Okay, big sled. We got a Farmwell 400. 6,500 pounds, 3 mile an hour. big 400 stops at 216 feet. Okay, big sled. We've got a Farmall Super NPA. Small sled, we have a different John Deere 435 decoy. Farmall is 6,500 pounds, 3 mile an hour. John Deere stops at 178. The Super NPA stops at 188. All right, 4,000 pound, 3 mile an hour for the Allison Palmer. We got a John Deere G coming down the far lane, 6,500 pound, 3 mile an hour. He's not staring at the camera, he's staring at the reader board behind me. And he spins out at 198. The John Deere G is still coming our way. It's starting to work. Out of power. He had a helper. He's a first-time puller. Second day, and he goes 151 feet. Okay, got Pauline Z back with a new driver. We got John Deere D in the 6,500 pound, 3 mile an hour. I think the Z is in 4 mile an hour class. I'll have to check the board. Goes 197 feet, and he is 4,000 pound, 4 mile an hour. Okay, we have a different John Deere D, and then new class on the small sled, 4,000 pound, 6 miles an hour. We have a WD-45 headed our way. Get to the blocks, we're supposed to stop, and he puts the clutch in at 298. The John Deere D goes 127 feet. And yet again, we have a different John Deere GT on the sled. Good so far. As soon as I said it, the front end comes out. Okay, small sled. We got a Oliver 77, 4,000 pounds, 6 mile an hour. Oliver went 161 feet. The D goes 134. Okay, big sled, 4 mile an hour, 6,500 pounds. First hook, got the Farmall 400. It's missing. Might need a new set of plugs. smells like a, yeah, there's a puff of smoke like it's trying to fire on that fourth cylinder. Hey, small sled, 4,000 pounds, 6 mile an hour. We got an Alice WD coming at us. It down to the block, put the clutch in, 290, and the Farmwell 400 slows to 173 feet. Alright, we got the Super MTA back, different class, 6,500 pounds, 4 mile an hour compared to its last class. On the small sled, here we got the Funky Ford, 4,000 pound, 8 mile an hour. He's going to get here in a hurry. Yeah, the Funky Ford made it down there to 290 easy. He just put the clutch in. And that Super MPA goes 176 feet. So we have a John Deere G, let me enunciate, 6,500 pounds, 4 mile an hour. Got a Farmwell H on the small sled. 4,500 pounds, 3 mile an hour. The H spins out at 254 feet. The John Deere G, I think went 75 or 80 feet. £6,500, 4 mile an hour. Got the Super Duper in. He's starting to lug down, but he still puts the clutch in at 272 feet. Here we got a nice H with a wide front. Definitely nicer and crusty. Low first gear, it's top out of 1.8 miles an hour. Got wheel weights on the front. It's actually balanced pretty good. He's going to spin out at 159 feet. Hey, here comes my brother Eric again. This time he's on his Massey 55. 7,000 pounds, 3 mile an hour, first spin. topping out at 208 feet. So just as a reminder, some of these tractors we've seen, and again, we're having new drivers. We have two John Deere 435s coming up. You've seen them both. Both have new drivers. Let's check them out. Okay, he's rehooked. He's shifting. 12 miles an hour is the class. See you later. Yeah, he stopped clutching and coasted to 299 feet. And again, that Oliver 1800 was a Cummins swap tractor. It's not the walk shop. All right, here's one of the other 435s. Okay, 4,500 pounds, 6 mile an hour. We got the Oliver 770. Big sled, 7,000 pounds, 12 mile an hour. 12 mile apart, 560 over Cummins. The Cummins coast to a 309-foot stop, and Dad on his Oliver 770, he goes 248 feet. All right, we're done with the small sled. They pulled it off to the side so they can do more track prep later on. Big sled, we've gone up to 8,000 pounds and slowed down to 3 mile an hour. And we're headed that way. About that fast. See that far left, he found a soft spot and was trying to get through it and start jumping through it, and he sinks and spins out at 184 feet. So I think he blew the horn, although I didn't hear it. The speed readout said 3.1. It's a good air horn, I couldn't hear it, but anyway, He spins out at 299 feet. Hey, next hook is a John Deere 70 diesel wide front. I love the look of this tractor. 8,000 pound, 3 mile an hour. He stops at 183 feet. Alright, we have the 1997 diesel up again, new driver, same weight class, 8,000 pound, same speed, 3 mile an hour. And it looks like she picked a different gear. So she powers out at 200 feet. All right, we got us some bigger Detroit power in Oliver 99 Super. 3 mile an hour, 8,000 pounds. Out at 174 feet. Hey, how about a minute of truck crew love doing the dirt work? Clutch in now, 185 feet. Next hook, John Deere R blowing some smoke rings. It's still in 8,000 pounds, 3 mile an hour. Smoke rings right there, one right there. All right, John Deere R stops at 147 feet. All right, new weight class. Unless they didn't change it earlier, but we're in a 9,000 pound, 4 mile an hour. 9,000, 4 mile an hour. Got a John Deere 820. He goes 175. We have a Minneapolis Moline GB diesel 6-cylinder, 9,000 pound, 4 mile an hour. pulls the clutch at 239 feet. Hey, new class, 9,000 pounds, 6 mile an hour. We have Hurricane Alice, 190, Alice telling us. Puts the clutch in at 260 feet. Farmall 806 turbo, 9,000 pounds, 6 miles an hour. There goes the horn. That's the EQ pass. And he stops at 294 feet. 6 mile an hour class, he blew the horn at 6.4. Farmall 1256. She spins out at 227 feet. Also, that was a new class. That was 9,000 pound, 8 mile an hour. Again, 9,000 pound, 8 mile an hour, international, 1066. Spins out at 246 feet. Okay, that was a Farmall 1256. You saw it earlier. New weight class, or new speed, 12 miles an hour, still 9,000 pounds. As our days grows longer with the pull, we lose volunteers and they kind of disappear. So we don't have anybody down there changing the sign. So I'm reading the reader board, hoping the weights are the same. So if I'm not accurate, you've been pulling here, I can't do anything about it. I can't read what's on the tractor, and all I can do is read the sign down there. So let's move on to the next tractor. International 856, known as Big White. White is stopped at 254 feet. All right, we're waiting up and we're slowing down. 10,000 pounds, 3 mile an hour. We got us a John Deere 830. watching, you could watch it. He hit some hard ground, the wheels came up, and then the whole thing just went right into a hole. So he spins out at 175 feet. Okay, we just saw this one pull. We got a new driver and a new class. Still 10,000 pound, but we're going up 4 miles an hour. He runs out of steam at 158 feet. Okay, we got a John Deere 80 pulling, 10,000 pounds, 12 mile an hour. Clutch at 157 feet. Hey, new class, 10,000 pound, 6 mile an hour. We got us an Alice Chalmers D21. Spins out at 190 feet. Okay, new class, 11,000 pound, 6 mile an hour. We have an international, I believe it's a 1568. Correction, it's a 1468, and he spins out at 215 feet. All right, one hook to go. It'll be the 2255 Oliver with the Cat V8. And out the gate it goes with the last hook. Horn honks is stopping at 297 feet. He had himself a hook going. So that's going to be it today from the second day of our show. Thanks for watching. Appreciate it. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye.